Om Shanti. This is the meditation on the 1st of October 2025. Let us pay attention to who is listening. The soul, who is immortal, eternal. Baba's child. So Baba says, attention, please. The Father cautions you and asks, do you make soul awareness firm? And do you remember the Father? You have been told that it's only at this time that the Father gives you this knowledge. God speaks. Shiv Bhagwan Uvach. The main thing is, who is God? Who is teaching? This is the first thing that we have to understand and have certainty in it. Then we also have to stay in supersensuous joy. We souls should experience so much happiness in having found the Father of the Unlimited. Only once does the Father come and meet us to give us our inheritance of sovereignty over the world, exactly as He did 5,000 years ago. We have the firm conviction, certainty that the Father has come. He is once again teaching us rajyoga, which is easy. This is the spiritual Father. And the soul has eternal incognito intoxication. Do we feel the intoxication internally? Check. It is souls who have to study. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is the knowledgeful one. He hasn't studied anything. He already has this knowledge. Baba has the knowledge of beginning, middle, and the end of the world. He knows how there is the establishment of one dharma, religion, and the destruction of the innumerable dharma, religions. This is why he's called Jani Jananhar, the one who knows everything. The word repetition is also most essential, Baba says, because corrections continue to be made. You can do service with the poster, and the poster, who is the God of the Gita, is first class. This is the number one mistake in the whole world. Because of not knowing Parampita Paramatma, Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, they say that everyone is a form of God. The night of Brahma is remembered. Therefore, Baba says it was already definitely the night of Brahma and Brahmins. All of these matters have to be imbibed. Only those who have yoga are able to imbibe these things. And remembrance is also called power, bal. This knowledge is our income, source of income. By having remembrance, we receive the Shakti, power, to be absolved of our sins. We have to connect our intellect in the yoga with the Father. It is only at this time and not any other time that the Father gives this knowledge. No one but the Father can give this. Only the one Father has the spiritual knowledge, and He only gives it to us, Brahmins. No one else has the spiritual knowledge. Only the Father comes and teaches our souls the spiritual yoga. This is very easy yoga. There is nothing as easy as this. A soul enters a body and plays its part, and the maximum number of births is 84. For others, the numbers of birth is reduced. The first thing that the Father explains is, whenever you go, give the Father's introduction first. Create ways to give Father's introduction. Only when they have this conviction, they will understand the Father is the truth. The Father will definitely only tell us that is which is true. Only in the remembrance is there effort, and it is in this that there is opposition from Maya. She repeatedly makes us forget to have remembrance. And this is why Baba says, write your chart and give. Then Baba will see how much you remember him. We have been given the direction to write our charts every night and also to keep a diary. By keeping a diary, we will be afraid that how much loss we might incur with very little remembrance. And what would Baba see if he sees this? What would he say? That you remember the most beloved Baba for such a short time? So let us keep an eye on this today. To have a chart and maybe write a diary to say what time and how much we remembered Baba. Remember the Father and the cycle of 84 births. And Baba says, then you will become rulers of globe, Chakravarti. Only when you make others similar to yourselves, you will be able to rule over your subjects. This rajyoga is to change from ordinary human into Narayan. This is your aim and objective. Souls cannot be seen, but they can be understood. You have to find the reason why you're not able to have yoga. Your intellects are diverted into all your business complications. But you have to make time and pay more attention to this. Make time and go and sit in the garden in solitude. Each one's intellect is his own, so we make our own effort. Under all circumstances, Baba says you must claim your inheritance from the Father. The Father gives all you directions, but you have to follow them. Baba can give directions, but it's up to us to follow them with our own intellect. The Father comes and gives us this knowledge and then goes back. There can be no rocket as fast as the soul. The scientists have science and we have silence. Baba says, consider yourselves to be a soul and remember the Father. And this is called dead silence. I, this soul, am separate from this body. This body is an old shoe. We bust this knowledge and change ordinary humans into those insects, into deities. It is our duty to take them across this ocean of poison to the ocean of milk. Devotion and this knowledge are for householders. Those who have taken 84 births will continue to come according to the drama. When we have received a third eye of this knowledge, our eyes will become civil. They have been very criminal until now. And then, for half a cycle, they will never become criminal. The more we remember the Father, the cooler our physical senses will become. Then for 21 births, there will not be any mischief of our physical senses. All our physical senses will become peaceful and satoguni. The Father is making us soul conscious. We receive the inheritance for half a cycle. The more effort we make, the higher status we will receive. We have to make effort to become soul conscious, and then our physical senses will not deceive us. This war will continue till the end. The war will start when we reach our karmatit stage. Day by day, the sound will spread and people will become afraid of death. The Father says, this knowledge is for everyone. Simply give Father's introduction as a start. All of us souls are brothers. All of us remember the one Father, and He is called God the Father, and God does exist. People remember Him to receive liberation and liberation in life, but there is no eternal liberation, moksha. We know that the cycle is only 5,000 years. Establishment is now taking place in Bharat, and Bharat is becoming heaven. We are now establishing this kingdom by following Srimad. The Father says, now constantly remember me alone. And first of all, we should have the faith or the conviction in the Father that the Father of all souls is truly one and that He is the Creator. He definitely comes at the confluence age. The Father says, I don't come in every age. I come in the middle of, what can I do when I come in the middle of the cycle? I come between old and the new one. This is called the most auspicious, elevated confluence age. It is here that you become most elevated, Purushottam. The praise of the deities is full of all virtues, completely viceless. They don't have the 5 vices because they are soul conscious. Therefore, the Father says, the main thing is remembrance. Having taken 84 births, you have become impure, and now have to become pure. This is the cycle of the drama. And today's blessing Baba has given us, may you imbibe the power of tolerance and become loving to all, and thereby receive imperishable, sweet fruit. To tolerate something does not mean that you have to die, but to live in everyone's heart with love. No matter how much opposition someone may cause, even if he's fierce than Ravan, even if you have to tolerate things not just once, many, many times, even then, the fruit of the power of tolerance is imperishable and sweet. Just as we feel mercy, just as we have the attitude of mercy, the attitude of serving happens at the same time. And those who want to serve will accommodate everyone's weaknesses easily. So the power of tolerance means that we understand that this is drama, and whatever someone else is doing is just their role. There's nothing to be afraid of, and that we are not really tolerating. A footballer, when the ball is hitting him, doesn't feel that he's tolerating the ball. He's just playing. It's part of the play. That's not tolerating. So this is the understanding with which we can use this power of tolerance today in our day-to-day life. Object signal. Today's one, starting for the October, new theme, experiment on yourself, prayog, and others with your mind, with the powers of yoga. Experiment on yourself and others. So have your prayog with the yoga, yog prayog. Just as Bapdada has mercy, in the same way, you have to become master merciful, and with the attitude of your mind, give souls the powers you have received from the Father through the atmosphere. Since you have to serve the whole world in a short time and purify everyone, including the elements, serve with your mind at the fast speed. Experiment with the power of yoga. So let us remember the few things we can use for today's practice. We can use the power of tolerance by understanding everyone's role is just part of the drama. We can experiment with the powers Baba has told us about today. We can use this power of mercy in that yoga and prayog experimentation. And we can also use the attitude of mercy by becoming master merciful today. So many things to work on, and we can pick one or two to see how we can use this to practice throughout the day. Om Shanti.